Well, hello and welcome to our collaboration day. The theme today is Valentine's Day. There'll be lots of different dishes. They're listed in my description box for you with the channels and the times that they are airing. Today I'm going to make these delicious ginger kisses, probably the most seductive Valentine's present that you can deliver. Right, let's get on with baking, shall we? Right, so in order here, closest to me, is 3 teaspoons of ginger, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 1/4 cups of self-raising flour. Over here we've got 75 grams of butter, which has been sitting there slowly getting softer and softer in the midday sun. Well, not actually in the sun, but in my apartment in the sun. So I'm going to add this to my half a cup of cast sugar, and we'll cream that, and then we'll add our golden syrup and eggs. So let's get this sugar in. That's very nicely softened. There we are. We'll get our wooden spoon involved, and I'll keep beating that until it's nice and creamy. Right, now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of golden syrup. Isn't it wonderful, golden syrup? Look how much sticks to the spoon. That's got to be good for a cook, isn't it? There we go. You'll just have to trust me that this all goes into the mixture. Right, let me just stir that in. Perfect. Now I've got our 2 eggs. I've beaten them. I got away with it. And now let's incorporate them with the butter. I'll come back when that's done. And that's our ginger kisses mixture, cooled now from the fridge, and we're going to form these into balls about 2.5 centimetres apart. So I'm expecting these to be a little bit sticky, but that's about how much you want. And if you wet your hands first a little, that should stop them from sticking. So we'll see how we go, shall we? So there's my first one, and I can tell you these are not easy to make into balls. And the first one's a little bit small too. But we'll continue until we've got this whole tray filled up. I've lined it with parchment paper, as you can see first. Right, there we are. There's a little bit extra left. I think maybe enough to make 2 more balls, but I haven't got any space there, so I could have gone a little bit heavier on that mixture. I have a feeling with these that the stiffer the mixture, the more it will rise and the less it will spread, and you only learn that by making these things. So let's just see how this goes. I've got my oven at 180 degrees. It's probably only going to be about 8 to 10 minutes required for baking. We'll see how we go. I'll have a wee peek in the oven at the 8-minute mark. Well, here they are, fresh out of the oven, and as you can see, these have spread out a bit, which I'm not too worried about because that just means more filling. So while these are still warm, separate them with a knife like this, and then they'll be easy to pull apart when they're cooler. So leave them for about 5 minutes so they gain some structure, and then onto a cooling rack And while they're on the cooling rack, we can make that beautiful filling. Right, as soon as you can lift the entire thing safely, like that, you can put them all onto a cooling rack. And there they are now, all looking resplendent on the cooling rack. Time to make the filling. Right, so firstly, 60 grams of butter in there, and 3/4 of a cup of icing sugar. Sorry about the noise in the background, it's the fan on my oven that goes off to cool the oven down after baking. It's not very good for filming. Right, so I'm going to cream together this icing sugar and butter, and then I'm going to add my tablespoon of golden syrup. Now our tablespoon of golden syrup. We'll stir in that, and then we're going to join these ginger kisses together. Right, to make our ginger kisses, just about 1/4 of an inch, a little bit more maybe. There we are. And get one that's roughly the same size. And then there you have it, the perfect ginger kiss. Right, I'm going to do the rest and then we'll come back. Okay, and there they are, all made up. So I guess I better have a taste. I've got one here. Just here. Might be over here now. Or there. Anyway, I'm going to taste this and see what it's like. Right, well, I think it's pretty fair to say I've tasted that, and it was absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the other collaborators in this Valentine's special who've made their own Valentine's delight for you to watch, so be sure to check them out. Otherwise, the rest of you I will see on my next recipe.